In a factory of employing 3000 persons, 5% earn less than 3 per hour, 580 earn from 3.01 to 3.01 to 4.50 per hour, 30% earn from 44.51 to 6 per hour, 500 earn from 6.01 to 7.50 per hour, 20% earn from 7.51 to 9 per hour, and the rest earn from 9.01 or more per hour. Okay, so what is the mean wage? So it is given that what is a in a factory of employed 3000 persons, 5% earn less than 3 per hour. So first class is less than 3 per hour. 3. The number is 5%. So what is the 5% of 3000? So that is calculated here, and it is 150. Okay. So next 580 earn from 3.01 to 4. So that number is given. 3.01 to 4.5. That is 580. It is the frequency is given. In the next step, for 30% earn from 4.51 to 6. So in between 4.51 and 6, 30%. So we have to calculate the number. So 30 by 100 into 3000, that is 900. And the 6.01 to 7.5 is directly given, 500. Number is given. And then 7.51 to 9, the 20%. That means we have to find out the 20%. That is 600. 9.01 and above, the number is the remaining number. That number would be remaining number, that is 3000 minus 2730, that is 270. So we obtain the frequency. Now it is very easy to compute the median. So one calculation of frequency is in between the analysis. Okay, so this is frequency 150, 580, 900, 500, 600, 270. So now we compute the less than cumulative frequency. Less than cumulative frequency, first one is 150, second one is 150 plus 580, that is 730. Then 150 plus 580 plus 900, that is 1630, and so on. We can find out all the cumulative frequencies. Okay. Since the class boundaries are, since you know the end point of the first interval is not the starting point of the second interval, so we have to arrange that intervals, or we have to calculate the actual intervals like this. This is the middle point is taken as the dividing point, that is 3.005. Middle point of 3 and 3.0001, that is 3.005. So 3.005 to 4.505, 4.505 to 6.005, so on. Okay, so that interval is, actual interval is written like this. Now we can find out what is n by 2, n 1500. So where is the 1500th observation comes? Yeah, you can see that it is 1630. But at the same time, up to the second class we have 730. So 105,000 position value will be in this interval. Okay. In this interval you can see that 731 to 1630 observations are there. Okay. So 1500th observation will be in this interval. So this can be considered as, this interval can be considered as median class. Okay, right, that is the median class. So what is the cumulative frequency? Frequency of the median class, that is 900. What is the cumulative frequency up to just before the median class? That is 730. What is the lower limit? 4.505. So all the observations can be noted. So what is the low? Yeah, it is the median class, and its lower limit is nothing but 4.501. So L is equal to 4.501. H is the class interval. So we can see that the class difference is 1.5. So H is 1.5. And F is the frequency of that class, that is 900 we have observed. n by 2 is 1500. C is the cumulative frequency just before the or previous class of the median class, that is 730. Okay, so we have substituted all these informations and we have obtained that 5.79 is the median. Okay, so that is a simplified format. You remember that in the previous example, it is they are giving just what is that frequencies, and we are calculating the cumulative frequencies, and we have identified that n by 2 is equal to 21.5, and 21.5 observation comes in what is that interval? This interval, yeah, 40 to 50, and in that interval you know that the end point of the one interval is the starting point of the next interval, so we need not to modify the intervals class. Okay, so we can directly take this class in this analysis. Okay, so n by 2 is equal to 21.5. so what is the median class? Median class is identified as 40 to 50, so the lower limit of the median class is 40, and frequency of that what is that frequency, yeah, this is class interval is 10, 40 to 50 we have 10, and frequency of that class is 20, and we have substituted and we obtain all the information. The cumulative frequency up to the median class is 8. This is taken to and substituted here. Okay, so after that we obtain 46.7. so what is the difference between these two problems? In this problem we have all the observations directly, we have the observations, and in this problem what is the difference? We have to modify the interval, class interval, according to so as to ensure that the end point of the one interval is starting point of the next interval. So we have modified like this, and we have calculated the frequency using percentage, and we have done the similar analysis as in the previous problem. Okay, this is another problem. It is a very interesting problem, and it is somewhat a little brain we have to use. Up to this two problem we have used the formulas, etc., but at the same time in this problem you have to use your brain. Okay, that is a interesting fact in this problem. So you can see that some observations are missing. So in 30 to 40, so what is the frequency? You don't know what is the frequency. And similarly in 50 to 60 you don't know the frequency. So the problem would be find out the frequency, corresponding frequencies given the median value. So in the previous problems we had to find out the median value, but in this problem we had to find out the frequency in reverse manner, given that the median value is given. Okay, so it is the approach of this problem is in somewhat reverse manner. So median is given, at the same time we have to find out the frequency. It's interesting. So sometimes in government data you may be face the problem like missing of observations. So in that situations we can use this type of techniques. Okay. So let us denote F1 is the first missing frequency, and F2 is the second missing frequency. That means frequency of 30 to 40 and the frequency of 50 to 60. So you are given that the total frequency is 229. Okay, so total frequency would be 229. So we can the total frequency what is that 12 plus 30 plus F1 plus 65 plus F2 plus 25 plus 18 would be 229. So from that F1 plus F2 will be 229 minus 12 minus 30 minus 65 minus 25 minus 18. So that is written like this: 229 minus of bracket 12 plus 30 plus 65 plus 25 plus. So the remaining frequencies are subtracted from 2 to 9. So the result is F1 plus F2 is equal to 79. Okay. Moreover, it is given that the median value is given. Okay. So you can since the total value is 229, what will be the half of this value? 114.5. 114.5. Okay. So the median class would be What will be the median class? Yeah, you can see that here we have 25 and 16, 25 and 16. At the same time, you have, so what is 35, 38, 38, 42. So the remaining class frequency is 42. At the same time, in this class, you know that this is 12 plus 30. So what will be that? 12 plus 30 means 42. And if we add this observation to 65, add this observation to 65, what is that? 65 107. So the possibility of median will be in this class 40 to 50. The possibility of the median class will be 40 to 50. Okay. പകുതിയാവണ്ടേ, ഇവിടം വരെ പകുതിയാവണം, അതിനുശേഷം പകുതിയാവണം. അപ്പോൾ അതാണ് അതിൻ്റെ കണ്ടീഷൻ. ഓൾറെഡി ഇവിടെ 107 വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. 107 so 107 is here, then 20, 30, 42 is here. So we should have 114 number in this region, okay, in this region. So the possibility of median would be 40 to 50. So that is the method to identify the median class. So we can identify that this would be 40 to 50. Okay, ഇതിലാകാനാണ് സാധ്യത. So if we identify like that, we can see that 46 equal to lower limit of that class, that is 40. Okay, 40, then n by 2 minus n by 2, yeah, it is n by 2 minus m means frequency up to the median class, 12 plus 30 plus here f1, yeah, 12 plus 30 plus f1 into c by f. C is the class frequency of that interval, class distance, difference of class intervals, that is 10. 65 is the frequency of that interval. So we have substituted, and after simplification we can see that f1 is equal to 34. Okay, but at the same time we have computed that f1 plus f2 is equal to 79. f1 plus f2 equal to 79. So from that we can see that f2 is equal to 79 by minus 34. Okay, so we can obtain both frequencies. Okay, so here you have to identify the median class using some logic, also using some brain. Okay, the total is 229, half is 114.5, and the previous half is 12 plus 30, and the last class, the total of last two classes is 48, and the total of these two classes are 79. Okay, so the possibility of median class will be this one, because if we add these observations we can see that it is very close to 114. Okay, 114. So the total of these three observations are 107. Okay, so the possibility would be here. If it is 0, the class will be here. If this frequency is 0, the median class will be here. So we can what is that? So that is objective decision. Okay, we can objectively select the median class. Okay, based on this type of information. There is no formula involved in that. Okay. So you can write the problem up to this and submit in the Moodle platform along with the video I have sent. Okay.